it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in this reading we're going to be looking at your person's true feelings for you right now. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're drawn to this, it's when it's meant for you. Okay, so all I need you to do is choose one of these three piles. We have pile 1 with the howlite crystal, pile 2 with the rose quartz point, and then pile 3 with the mystery crystal number 3. If anybody knows the name of this crystal, please do let me know. Okay, so when you're ready, click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at your person's true feelings for you now. Okay, so we've got some Oracle and Tarot cards in the envelope. And then we will look at the Hidden Truth Oracle deck as well as the fishbowl messages. And remember that these are their feelings right now. Their feelings can and most likely will change as we move forwards, but the current energy, the first card we have, wow, okay, love. Love. Now I know it looks like it came up reversed, but I always read most of the Oracle decks in the upright position. There's only one or two that I read upright and reversals in. If you're regulars of my, that you watch my channel a lot, you'll know which ones they are. Okay, so we have love and patience. Love and patience. Okay, I mean, there's definitely feelings here, emotional feelings this person has for you. I do feel like either they are already in love with you or they're falling in love with you, but they also want to take their time. There's something about them needing to move very slowly. So you may notice that about them or the way that they're acting, but it feels like they want something long term. Now let's get some more information here. 9 of Pentacles, the Sun card, 9 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. I just want to make sure that you can see, because I did have someone leave a comment about not being able to see like both rows of the cards, and so I'm conscious of that. I have tried to move around my setup. I'm always open to your guys' feedback and constructive criticism, because you're the ones I'm making these for. Okay, so here we go. Hope you can see those. Now, all of these cards are reversed except for this one, the 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's something about them feeling upside down here. I know that's a really weird thing to say, but there's this upside down feeling where they feel like either their world has been turned upside down perhaps by you or by the connection. But there's also a sense of codependency here, like a neediness that's coming from them. Okay. But then the Sun card in reverse is this niggling or negative feeling. Something that doesn't feel good, which is strange because we have love. So there's love here. I have a sense of what this may be. I feel like this person may be lacking in confidence, because I feel like there's something about a wish that they had for the two of you, but that came crashing down. 9 of Cups reversed. There's something that they really, like they felt like this could blossom into something beautiful, something meaningful, something long term is the word that keeps, or the phrase that keeps coming to me. And so it feels like there's something that's happened between the two of you that's made them feel like there's no chance for love here, or that they have to wait, okay, that they need to be more patient. Excuse me. It could resonate as well that it's you that's not being patient. They could see that in you. But if you know that you haven't been acting impatiently towards them, this is certainly, how they're feeling in terms of they want to take things slowly. And it may also be that they're not in the best of places right now, mentally, physically. The Sun card can also represent our health and vitality. So I do feel like there's something going on within them, and again, their health, possibly even financial issues they may be having. And it's like they feel like they need to come back into balance here in some way. But they're feeling there's something about them feeling very negative about themselves or having a low self-worth at this time. But even though there's the sense of them losing the hope, I still feel like they're holding this torch for you. I really do. But they definitely feel like that they need to come back into some kind of, balance and alignment. Now, sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, this can be about juggling. So it could be that they're juggling you and someone else. Now, not for everybody. There's not really any other indication of third parties that I see here. But sometimes that can be what this represents. So if you know that there's somebody else, or it's like a three-way thing, then this would be why. But it feels like, again, this is giving me patient energy with the Two of Pentacles, especially beneath the Patience card. It feels like, they're willing to wait for what is right, or they're willing to wait for their true love. Okay, and if they feel like you are their true love, they're willing to wait for it. They're willing. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more tarot cards on this before I look at the Hidden Truth deck. I feel like they've got a bit of mystery about them, and they don't want me to go deep here. I don't know why. There's like this resistance coming through, even in their energy. Like I'm trying to tap into their energy, and there's a block there. Like they're like, Zen guidance, you're not allowed to go that deep. Okay, so we have the Empress. 10 of Wands. Wow, yeah. I mean, this person holds you in such high regard here with the Empress. Like they feel like there could be growth here. There's this loving growth. They see you as like the epitome of the divine feminine. If you are a divine feminine, if you're a masculine, it's the same way. I feel like it's like, this would be like the Emperor card. Okay, but there's more of a softness. There's still more feminine energy coming through than anything here. So it could even be a female-female connection, or it could just be that you're both very naturally empathic and reflective, and in that yin feminine energy, not always open to taking action. So that could also be where there's a bit of a mismatch here in terms of communication. If you are having communication breakdowns, it could be you're both very much in your feminine, and one of you needs to step into the masculine to make a move. So it does feel, though, that they see you as the full package. The Empress, they see you as everything that they could ever want, in physical beauty, in nourishment, in you being a good parent, you being a good homemaker, somebody that they could have in their life for the rest of their life, somebody that's going to be supportive and wants to nurture the relationship. So they see that. But the 10 of Wands here reverses them giving up. So it's almost like they've given up prematurely here. And again, I feel like that stems from this lack of confidence. Again, they may not feel good enough for you. You know, that you could do better. And this may be the issue, because you may be screaming at the video going, oh my God, no, why do they think this? But, you know, this person does, unfortunately, at this time. That's how they feel. But they certainly have such strong feelings for you, if only they can get past these deep-rooted insecurities. Okay, final tarot card before the Hidden Truth. Whoa, the Death card. Okay. And we've got the card of Scorpio here. So, you know, I was talking about mystery, and Scorpio is the most mysterious of all the signs. It's fixed water. So I do feel, again, their emotions are fixed on you. Okay, I don't feel like they're invested in anybody else emotionally. It feels like you have their heart, but their heart is troubled. They may have a Scorpio moon. That may be why I keep saying that. Now, they may have some other Scorpio placements, but the Death card can represent endings. Okay, so they may be feeling like things are over between the two of you. And again, you may be thinking like, what? How are things over when it's not even begun, or it's barely even started, or like, why are they thinking this? Or maybe you do know. Maybe you know that things have been over. But there's something about them feeling that there's an ending, but there's also a transformation occurring. Okay, and again, it may not be that they think that this is over forever, but they just may feel like at this moment, very defeated. That's how they are, defeated. They've lost like most of the hope. Like I said, they have that ray of hope, but at this current time, they are feeling pretty low about the connection in terms of where it could lead. But it's not through lack of what they want, because I feel like what they want and how they're acting are very different. They've got a lot of resistance to this connection. Not sure why, so maybe we'll find out as we move forwards. But what does the hidden truth have to say about their true feelings for you? The timing just wasn't right for us. We will be together again. I wish I could take back my words. Okay, so your person is having regrets. They are regretting something that happened with you here. Now, something that they said to you or something they didn't say. But they are wishing that they could have changed some kind of conversation. They wish they could go back in time. I really feel like that. They're having all these regrets. But then they do come to this place of rationalization in their own minds where they say, the timing just wasn't right. If it was right, it would have worked. So there's something about what's going on in their life right now. The timing just, something that they don't feel, oh my God, hold on. Start again, what's going on with my own words? I'm mixing up my own words. But yeah, something about the timing just wasn't right. Wasn't right when you were last speaking or when you were last connecting or coming together. They just feel like other things in their life were taking precedent, or their own self-esteem issues were causing this resistance or blocks towards the connection. But look, we will be together again. They want to be together again. So they don't feel like this is over forever. Like I said, even though they may think, okay, it's over right now, but they have that shred of hope. There's those niggling thoughts that come through like, but maybe, but what if things are over now, but what if they reach out? Or what if we can come together in a month or two, or even a year? Or, if I can sort this area of my life out, then I'll come back towards my group one. I don't know. There's something here that they feel like they need to work on. Like they need to put the effort in to work on something in their life. Again, maybe their health or their appearance, first house energy, or even, like I said, their money. And that kind of makes sense if they don't feel like they're good enough for you in some way. So they may feel like they're needing to level up before they can come back in and feel like they can meet you at the level that you're at. Okay, and again, this is just their own feelings and perceptions. It's not necessarily the truth. It's just, this is how they're feeling. Oh my God, look, I know I was wrong. Yeah, so your person definitely knows that they've done something either to upset you or to cause a distance in the connection. They know they were wrong. Speak your truth. Yeah, your person wants to reach out and say something to you. I do feel like they want to be honest. But this is where they struggle. I do feel like they struggle on an emotional level to be really open. Even though they want to be honest with you, but they're holding back. And again, maybe they have a Capricorn moon, a Scorpio moon. Both could be very hidden placements. Virgo moons as well can struggle in that way, being very private and, the Hermit. Okay, so we have 222. 222, my absolute favorite angel number. I mean, this could have some resonance for you, for the connection. Like one of you could have twos in like your username on something or in an email address. I don't know why that came to me. But also it could be you're seeing twos in synchronicity together. Like if you're seeing twos, I feel like they're seeing twos. They're seeing a lot of twos and thinking about you. Or maybe they think about you and then they see the number two. It's like a correlation between two and you. Okay, so we have the fourth house. So that's the house of home and the mother. This could be about, I don't know, your mother, their mother. Now it could be that they've got mother issues going on right now. Or it could be they've got home issues. But Cancer is also, very feminine and sensitive. So yeah, I feel like your person is in a very, very emotionally sensitive place at this time. And it may also be they're thinking about, I don't know, inviting you to their home, or they're thinking about you the most when they are at home. Maybe when they're at work, if they go out to work, they are able to distract themselves from you. But when they come home, they can't stop thinking about you. Try something new. Okay, try something new. So yeah, they may see you as this new opportunity and they don't want to risk losing. So yeah, there is this element of them not wanting to lose you to try something new. So this may be a new form of communication or like a new tactic, something that they feel like would work. So I don't know, try something new. Tattoos. Okay, I mean, they could have tattoos, you could have tattoos. I don't see how that resonates exactly with their feelings as such. But I don't know, it could be something that they're thinking about. If you have tattoos, for instance, they're thinking about how much they enjoy them. And they could even be fantasizing about, depending on the particular parts you have, I don't know, like parts of the body, I mean. Bit of a kind of sexual magnetic energy I'm getting from that tattoos, which is unusual. Their current feelings. Oh my God, look, let's try again. Let's try again. Yeah, okay. I mean, this person's going to come back in, okay? If things have been quiet between the two of you, not much has really been going on, then yeah, just know that they want to try again. They want to try something new. So again, maybe they reach out, like I said, in a different way, or they ask you a different question, or they, in a different context, they might try and approach you in person, or I don't know, there's something new in their energy that they do want to take this leap of faith with you, but again, they're having to work on a few issues. They also are coming to those realizations that they were wrong about something, but they also have that power, that drive and motivation to try again with you. Okay, so this person is coming back in. It may even be by the time scale of the 222. Could be like the 22nd of the month. Could be 2 days or 22 days from now. Timing is fluid, as you know, and changeable, so take it or leave it. I do hope this resonates with you, group number 1. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it does. I do love to get your guys' feedback, on the reading itself, and again, anything that you think would be useful for me to know. I always do appreciate it, and I do read all of your comments. I try to apply as and when, but I also realize I've got so busy with personal readings, and I don't want to, let my YouTube readings fall by the wayside. And so I really want to make sure that I'm giving, my absolute best. And I do love to know, like, what you guys really think, any video suggestions or, whatever you think, constructive or otherwise. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group 1. Take good care. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your person's true feelings for you at this moment. Okay. Right, so I can see the oracle cards are already upside down, so let's just flip them around because I only read this deck in the upright. Okay, so we have release. It's a very autumnal card, that one. It's beautiful. Diligence. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Hangman in reverse. Okay. So we've got fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and earth sign energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could resonate with either of those signs. This could be them and you, or vice versa. Now, I'm getting the sense that this is them and this is you, but like I said, switch it around if it makes more sense. But it feels like at the moment that they're not feeling like they can take action towards you. Now, it may be that they feel like they do need to release the connection at this moment. With the Hangman here in reverse, it feels like they are needing to break free, to liberate themselves in some way. It feels like they were feeling stuck in some way in the connection. And they needed to break out of it and let go. So at this moment, there's a sense of them needing to let go. But then the diligence card, which is that, focus on, keeping on moving forwards, not giving up. So I don't know, there's a bit of a contrast here. So I'm going to have to get some more information, but I don't know, your person seems very stubborn right now. They may not just be stubborn in general, but right now I feel like they're really digging their heels in for some reason. And maybe they feel like they need to let you go first before you let go of them. Okay, they may be worried that you're not interested in the connection anymore, because the way they see you as somebody that is very secure, grounded, that you take your time, that you love yourself, you value your time. But there's also this kind of intimidating vibe. Like I sense this person may be a bit intimidated by your energy. But let's see. How's your person truly feeling about you right now? 9 of Wands. Why do I get those confused? 9 of Swords in reverse. How's your person feeling about you? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that one just flipped around. King of Pentacles. And then the Nine of Cups. Interesting. I was going to say, the thought popped into my head, oh, we've got no emotional cards come through yet until the end. So I will relieve you to let you know that they do have genuine feelings for you, okay? Because I know you may be worried about that or feeling like, do they even care? Do they even still like me? Are they still interested whatsoever? And I do feel emotionally they are. I do feel like there's still this level of investment they have with you. And I also feel like they have this dream, okay? Nine of Cups is having a dream about something, really beautiful, joyful, emotionally fulfilling. And so I do feel like they have that dream of being with you or connecting with you on a deeper level, but they are so closed off, like from telling you anything. But now it may be because they're going through something else here, because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this can be an instability in their home life. Okay, they may be moving homes, or for some of you, I just heard they might actually be getting evicted. Okay, they might be evicted, or they're having to vacate somewhere pretty quickly. Or it could even be that they've just lost their job, or something to do with their money isn't going well. Okay, it could even be a family situation, if they live with family perhaps, or there's something that seems to have been very much shaken here and they're not feeling very secure in that way. I don't feel like they're insecure within themselves, because I'm sensing this inner confidence that's coming through with this King of Pentacles. So I do feel like here with the King and Queen, you are aligned. Okay, so they do see that you have a lot in common. I feel like they see that. They're like, me and group 2, we make sense. We make logical sense. But there is something that's holding them back. And again, I do feel like that's to do with this external situation, something that they've been losing sleep about. And I feel like this may be why they're needing to release something to do with the connection with you. Or this could be someone else, maybe even releasing an old connection or something else entirely so they can approach you. But let's get some more information. We're going to look at some more tarot, and then the hidden truth, and of course the fishbowl messages. Their current feelings towards you. Okay, Ten of Swords. Whoa, the Lovers. Okay, getting deeper now. The Justice card. Okay. Yeah, so again, just to put your mind at ease, how you feel about them, they feel about you. Like there's a meshing of your two souls coming together, okay? You are both having the same reciprocal feelings of attraction for each other. And I feel there's a very deep physical attraction, a very strong sexual attraction here. But also this feels like a soul connection, and that you are choosing to connect with each other. You're wanting to be together. Like you really do want to be together, it feels like. So why is there a block? In terms of why are you here with this reading? Wondering how that, well, I guess maybe because they're not telling you. They're not telling you this. But they do feel this way. They do. And now you may even feel blocked. You both could be having some obstacles that are getting in the way of the connection. But there's something here with the Justice card where they may be feeling like something isn't balanced right now between you, like something isn't fair, like maybe either they've put in more effort than you have, or you're putting in more effort than they have, or there's this imbalance of effort or trust. I don't know, there's something like they feel like their soul is calling out to you and wanting to get closer and closer to you. Like there's this, I'm even seeing here, because the dove's holding onto these two strings, it's almost like, and the strings are intertwining around the two of you, so it's almost like this isn't a connection you could have even fought if you tried. Like this just feels like such a strong magnetic pull. Like neither of you could really do anything to stop it. Okay, it feels very much karmic in that way. Like you are drawn together. And I feel like in this serendipitous way, like you weren't expecting to feel this way about each other, but there is a spanner in the works. There's a spanner in the works. Now it may be that they are also going through some kind of real mental struggle with the Ten of Swords. I mean, this can be major depression, okay, or feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back. But the fact that it's reversed, both of these cards reversed, shows that they're coming out of that now. So it may even be that they feel like this is about to be some good timing, because they're finally coming out of, their dark place. They're out of the woods now. and they're in a good place and they're ready. So this could be what they're breaking free from. They're now feeling like, okay, I've broken free from this painful, negative situation, and I'm now ready to give something more to you. Okay, because also the Justice card could be about contracts. Okay, so yeah, it could be, like I said, a lease if they're evicted, or that lease ran out, or they change jobs. Again, a contract with work has ended or something. But let's get some more information about how they feel. How are they feeling about you right now, group 2. I knew exactly what I was doing. I want to feel that way again. I feel you even though we are apart. Wow. Yeah. Again, I mean, it's such a strong energy with that Lovers card there, that there is this strong empathic connection that you share. Okay, they do feel your energy when you're not around, and I feel you feel the same way. Like when you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you, or they think about you first, and then it's like you telepathically connect, and then you start thinking about them, and you both feel like it's just coming from you, but it's like you're just bouncing off each other energetically all the time. And I feel like they feel your downs when you're down, and they feel your ups when you're up, and you feel the same way. So, and it's especially easy to know when you're feeling somebody else's emotions, when you're so strongly connected in this way, when they come out of absolutely nowhere through no trigger whatsoever, and you just feel, why do I suddenly feel really angry? Or why do I suddenly feel really upset? Or if it's something trivial that you wouldn't usually get upset about, or whatever it may be. Okay, I just feel like that's your sign to know that they're thinking of you, or they're feeling that way. It could even be that, they might not be thinking of you in that moment, but they're feeling angry about something, but you pick up on that anger, but vice versa. Like you're both picking up on each other. It's crazy. Wow. But yeah, I want to feel that way again. And I don't know why I keep reading it, but I keep reading it as I want to feel you again. I want to feel you again. So I don't know if this is that you have been physically intimate before and they want to be intimate again. Certainly that is the case if you have been intimate. They really want that intimacy, that physical intimacy with you. If you haven't had that intimacy again with each other, I actually feel like they are thinking about somebody from their past, but thinking they want the kind of love they had for an ex, they want to have that again, but with you. Like they want to feel that. Like I said, if you have no history together, no sort of, and like I said, it doesn't have to be sexual history, but if you've got no of that real history, if this is a new connection, for instance, there's a sense of them, wanting to feel the way that they did when they were in love before, and that they could see that happening with you. I really feel like, they can see that, but they know it's going to take a lot of diligence and time and determination to make it work. I knew exactly what I was doing, which is interesting. So maybe that's something you're wondering. Do they know what they're doing? Do they know that they are kind of pushing me aside right now, or they're not expressing themselves? Do they know that, or do they know that upset me or something? So I would say that's a yes if that's something you're wondering. Like they know, and it may be that they are quite strategic. And again, if they pulled away, they were doing it for a reason. I don't feel like they were doing it in a kind of completely forgetting about you, ignorant way. Like they were doing it for a specific reason. Okay, interesting. But let's see. Their current feelings for you. Their true current feelings. Grey eyes. Okay, so that could be that you have grey eyes or they have grey eyes. I don't know. It could be something that they're like thinking about. But body language. Yeah, body language. That's interesting with body language and then grey eyes. So I feel like this person is definitely very visual. And they are thinking about your physical appearance a lot. And I know you might not appreciate that as much. You may find it good. You may find it flattering. It's not to say they don't have any depth, because Nine of Cups shows that there is depth there. But, I mean, maybe it's superficially, or in terms of, like, they may just feel all this sexual energy from you. Okay, there's definitely something about bodies, like your bodies coming together. And it may even be that they're trying to read your body language. They're trying to... Like if you are meeting up, you're still seeing each other, they may be trying to read you. Maybe they're struggling to read you. Scars. I mean, this could be literal scars, but like as in, something that they're dealing with. But it feels more like this is going to be emotional scars. There are some things that they, that have caused them pain, which, we have seen here. So This may be something that they just want you to know, that they're going through, something that needs healing. Or something, or if you think about a scar even, a scar, it's already healed, but the scar remains as the reminder. So it may be that they've been scarred from a previous relationship, and so they may be more tentative to get close to you, especially with how intense they feel. It may be that, they keep being reminded of that scar and thinking, do I want another thing that I need to heal and more scars? I can't come back now. Okay, wow, yeah, so there you go. At the moment, yeah, they are feeling like they need to have some distance. But that's the point. They can't come back now. Now being the operative word. It's not, I can't come back ever. It's, I can't come back now. So there's something, again, that they need to figure out, to sort, and again, potentially to heal something if they are going through something very, very painful or stressful. Okay, so let's see. What else can we do about their feelings? Lonely. Oh, there's something about this like pang in my heart. Like, this person is lonely. Like, they are. It's really sad because they're lonely and you want to connect with them, or you're thinking you might want to connect with them, but they just don't feel like they can come back for some reason, even though they're lonely and, they're thinking of you and they feel you. Curly hair. So again, another physical attribute here. So yeah, it could be that you have curly hair and they're thinking about how much they love your curly hair, or maybe it was like somebody from their past that had curly hair. You remind them of that. I don't know. Or like they find a hair of yours, I don't know, and then they think about you. The 6th house. So it's Virgo's house, the house of work, daily routines, health, and pets. So it could be any of those areas. Again, that there are things that they're focused on. But Virgo is also an overthinker, obsesses over the details. So I feel like this person overthinks the connection way too much and doesn't just act. It's like they think way too much before acting. Like they have to calculate, reflector. They feel, they need to reflect before they make a move here. Okay, and it feels like, they are reflecting on the way things were between the two of you. But a reflector as well in human design, if you're familiar with that, it's, somebody that has all open centers. And this person, it could be they are a reflector, but either way, it could be this person is just very naturally sensitive. They absorb everything from the people they're around to the environment they're in. So this may be that they're trying to cultivate or make a change to that at this moment. Okay, we've got a couple here. Let's see. Regrets. Take a risk and retrograde. Wow. Okay, yeah. So your person is having regrets about either the way things were left, the way when you last saw each other, or when you last spoke to each other. They are wishing that they did something different. And I feel like they're wishing that they did take a risk. They do. They wish that they had taken a risk. But something pulled them back. Something pulled them back here. And they are regretting it. They're regretting going for it. Because it's like, I don't know, I get the sense of them seeing the light was green. Green light, they could go. But then their car broke down. That's what it feels like. There's something that's caused this block and caused them to not be able to move forwards. And then, with retrograde energy, which is about going backwards and redoing things. Retrograde is anything to do, whichever planet is retrograde. It's a good thing. We all can be scared of it. It can be annoying at first, but whatever happens, any mistakes or issues that come up during a retrograde, it just gives us time to reflect and to create something better. For instance, I was having some mic troubles the other day, and it caused me to reevaluate my setup and a few other things. And I've actually ended up changing a lot more, which I won't go into detail about, but just as an example. And that was definitely Mars in Gemini retrograde, because we've got Mars retrograding until January 2023 in the sign of Gemini, which is the sign of communication, technology. So this means sometimes having to go back and restart or reevaluate, redo, review. That's a good way to remember anything with retrogrades as well. If you want to know, how to best use the energy, just, anything that starts with an RE is a good way of using that energy, like reorganizing things, restarting a relationship, reconnecting. That's why people exes and people from the past can come back during a retrograde as well. So yeah, I feel like this person is going to come back. They're going to come back around again. And I feel like they are thinking about taking that risk. Okay, they're going to take the risk. I do feel like they will, but they've got a few things to work on here. Okay, and I feel like this person is going to I don't feel like it's going to come out of the blue necessarily. I just don't feel like you're going to expect it when you do. Like, I don't feel like it's going to be too far away in the future. I feel like it's going to be fairly soon. But I feel like you're not going to see it coming, but it's also, I don't know, you may sense a day or two before, like you may just think about them and then they message you. But it'll be a fleeting thought. This won't be you kind of, thinking about them in detail. This will be like a fleeting, you're just walking around and they pop into your head, oh, and then they pop out again. And then that's the sense. And then they're going to message you. That's what I feel. So I hope that this resonated with you, group number 2. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below if it does. Like I said, I love to have your guys' feedback, how it resonates, or any suggestions for pick a card readings in the future that you'd like to see. Anything. I'm always open to your guys' feedback and your constructive criticism, your insights. Yeah, because like I said, I'm making these videos for you and I want to make them the best experience for you. So yeah, please feel free to let me know that. And if you did enjoy it, I would love it if you would hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help to support my channel and help me to keep on growing it. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, group 2. Okay, group number 3 and the mystery crystal. Let's take a look at your person's current true feelings for you. Okay, so we've got some tarot messages. We've got your oracles here. We're going to look at the hidden truth deck and the fishbowl as well. Right, I know these are upside down, so let's take a look first. Potential. Forgiveness. The Star. The Strength card and the King. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, okay. So we've got lots of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the sign of Aquarius. So your person may resonate with those signs in their sun, moon or rising. You may do as well. Okay, this person is definitely very passionate about you. Okay, I see a very strong physical attraction. Really, really strong. Like there's definitely a passion. I don't know if you met this person when you were out partying or something, or at some like a party or an event, or in the summertime. I'm just seeing there's a lot of heat around your connection, or maybe that's just the time you started talking, maybe Leo season. But it just feels like, there's this roaring passion inside of them. But what I do feel is this person is inconsistent, with their energy, with their passion. Because the Knight of Wands can be, very flaky and, like I said, inconsistent with their action towards you. They may be, very hot one minute and very cold the next. But also this person, I feel like, can be quite selfish at times. Like they don't always see outside of their own perspective and how their actions may cause others pain or may upset you. So yeah, I do feel like there is this element of them being a bit reckless and carefree and quite immature actually. And now this may just be what they're going through at this moment. Okay, this doesn't mean that this is them all the time or as a person, or certainly in terms of their feelings, they seem to be a little bit all over the place. But the passion is there, the attraction is there. But there is something that they feel like they've lost hope for. Okay, so they may have lost hope in the connection in some way, that maybe they don't think you're as invested in them as they are or were in you. But they do feel like there's potential. Potential. Beautiful meaning, isn't it? They do feel like there's potential for the two of you to have something more, to grow into something more meaningful, hopefully. But we'll get more information as we move forwards. But they definitely see the potential. But here with forgiveness, either, I don't know, they could be mad at you. They could be upset that, I don't know, anything. They could be upset with you, angry with you, and feel like they need to forgive you. Or again, the other way around, they may feel like you need to forgive them for them, doing one here. That's what I see them just doing one, off they go. So again, you may be feeling like, wow, they were so intense, they were so sweet and caring and, here for me, bold and expressive, and now they've disappeared. So let's just get some more information here about their true feelings for you right now. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Whoa, what has happened here between you both, group 3? What has happened here? I mean, the Lovers reversed is this split energy. So they do feel a separation from you right now. Okay, this could be a physical separation, or it could be an emotional separation, or separation in communication. But they definitely feel like there's this part of them. I feel like they've moved, like run away from this. I feel like they've run away. They may have even cancelled. You know, Ace of Wands is like putting the fire out, extinguishing the fire, not wanting to deal with it. Eight of Cups is walking away, emotionally walking away. So yeah, right now they seem to be at a distance. Like they don't seem to be wanting to focus on the connection right now. Like there's a lot of this kind of false start energy. And like maybe you just started talking and then it was like, right, are things going to fizzle or are they going to turn into something more? And I don't know whether this is going through the fizzling stage, okay? Not to say you can't come back from a fizzle, but it feels like, I don't know, like they may have just lost interest at this moment, group 3, and it's no reflection on you. It's absolutely no reflection on you as a person or how amazing you are. This is certainly about them being emotionally avoidant. I feel like they are emotionally avoidant. They saw the potential in you. Like there's this fixed loyal energy where they were thinking about a future, focused on you, but then it's like it got too real for them, got all too real. And it's like they've backed off. And I think it's because they're like a scared little child at times. Like they behave like that. I feel like they may have like their Venus and Aries perhaps or something. Or have some other Aries placements. Aries is like the infant of the zodiac. So Aries in its sort of false self energy or in its not best aspects can be, yeah, very childish and selfish in that way. But let's get a couple more cards on this. How are they feeling about you? King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, they're still attracted to you. They are definitely still attracted to you. But yeah, I don't know if they cancelled on you. Did they cancel a plan? Did they turn you down? Or, you know, did they like not show up last minute or something? I don't know. But if they, whatever they did, or whether they ghosted you, Page of Pentacles reversed, they could have ghosted a message you sent them. Unless you ghosted them, you would know that if you did, but I feel like they still have this, they still have this feeling of confidence, but maybe this is a bit of arrogance. Like they may feel like, oh, I can just come in and pick up group 3 as and when I feel like it. Okay, it's like I can decide to be mature, moving up from a knight to a king. I can decide to be mature and open and honest as and when I want to. But it's on my terms. So that's how it kind of feels to this person. It's all very much on their terms. I don't feel like they're nourishing your soul, your heart, your emotions. Like I don't feel like they're taking care of you in that way. Again, it feels like they're very, very much focused on their own like selfish needs a lot of the time. Okay, but again, this is currently. This doesn't mean that this is how they feel all the time. It may just be they're going through this phase, okay? Certainly not writing them off as an entire person. That's the thing. We're just looking at one aspect here. You know, how they're feeling about you at this time. I can't stop thinking about you. I knew exactly what I was doing. Oh, right. This one just jumped out as well. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this person, like I said, they definitely want you. They want you physically. But yeah, I'm just not seeing emotionally at this stage that they've either evolved to start falling in love or to... Now, it's not to say they're not in love, but I'm just not seeing the emotion yet or at this stage or at this point in time. I'm seeing physical attraction. They want to, you know, have that physical intimacy with you. They're fantasizing about you a lot. I can't stop thinking about you. So yeah, they're thinking about you a lot, but it's, like I said, in a very physically driven way. And, you know, I knew exactly what I was doing. So if they have acted in this kind of cold or callous way, then I feel like they know. Like they're not just doing it and in an ignorant way, which still isn't a good thing if somebody's just acting horribly but not, and just not realizing it. I mean, that's I don't know what's worse, really, to not know or to know. But I guess then it depends on where the motivation is coming from. Because someone could innocently be doing something that's hurting somebody, for instance, if they don't know. But most of the time they do, if they have a brain. But if they do know, then obviously that motivation you can see is, okay, well, they really, they don't care about my feelings. So yeah, there is a little bit of that. Like, they care more about their feelings than yours at this stage, okay? But they do want you. They do want you, but it maybe they're not wanting to emotionally connect yet. Like I said, this is yet. They may want to later on, or they may not. But like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm always going to be open and honest with you guys. Okay, so we've got use your intuition. Social media influencer. Breakthrough. Okay. So I don't know if one of you or both of you are social media influencers, or use social media for business or work, obviously pleasure. That could be a way in which you communicate. Use your intuition. Yeah, I feel like this your person is using their intuition. But again, doesn't mean that it's always a positive thing for you, but it feels like they're going to move towards you when they feel it's right. But again, it feels like more of an instinctive move. Like their body will just move towards you, or they'll just, I don't know, they'll just reach out to you again as and when they feel like it. Obviously thinking about themselves, but I feel like it's like they have to wait for this inspiration. It's weird. And they don't term it like that, but it's like they think, or it's like something inside them just says, okay, I need to reach out to group 3, or I need to connect with group 3 again. Even if they're thinking about you all the time, it's like they'll wait for a certain moment before they actually decide to make some kind of move here. And it could be they're a very creative person. I mean, we've got intuition and creative coming through here. So, yeah, I don't know if this person maybe draws, or, yeah, they create some kind of art, or it's almost like they see you as their muse. That's what I'm getting here. Like they have, like, I don't know, they think that you're incredibly good looking, beautiful, sexy. I don't know. They are getting, I feel like a lot of awakenings and epiphanies through thinking about you. I miss you. Oh, now that's actually really sweet, isn't it? That's the first like kind of sweet, nice message that we've got from them. So if you're still here, I'm glad you are. Stick around, because you never know, as we peel back the layers, we get deeper into it, what comes through. So yeah, they are missing you. They're missing you. They're missing your company. Honeymoon. Now this could be about, the honeymoon stage. Okay, when we think about the honeymoon stage, it's, going on a honeymoon, celebrating getting married. Okay, but obviously we talk about the honeymoon stage in the beginnings of a relationship too, don't we? So, and that's, it's all full of sunshine and rainbows, and nothing could go wrong, and everything's wonderful, and it can be, we're wearing rose tinted glasses. So it may be your person is a little bit of a fantasist, actually. Like they may have a lot of Pisces there in their chart somewhere, or they're very imaginative and creative. Okay, so we've got news incoming. So that could be that they are going to be reaching out to you. Okay, so that could be the news that's incoming. They're thinking about either they need to tell you some news, or that you're going to receive information from them that you feel is news. Situationship. Now, some of you, it could be that they are involved with someone else in another situationship. That could be the news that comes through. Or it may be that they want to break through out of the situationship that the two of you are in. Okay. Dreaming of you. Oh my God, see? What is this? Yeah, this person. It's like, if they ever try to get you out of their heads, they can't. They can't. They're constantly like being triggered by you. It says night dreams, daydreams, like you are on their mind all the bloody time. Wow. It's intense. It's really intense. Okay. But this may be the problem. Okay. If they're not approaching you, or they're not coming from a very grounded place, they're thinking in terms of fantasy rather than reality. Intuition is off right now, and then obsessed. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Yeah, okay. I mean, the person being obsessed with you. Ooh, wow, this has got deep, hasn't it? Yeah, so yeah, your person is obsessed. They're obsessed. I feel like, but again, it feels very physical. I feel like they're obsessed with your body. They're obsessed with wanting to connect with you in that intimate way. Wow. But their intuition is off. So maybe that's why they use your intuition has come through, because their intuition is off right now, and they're being guided to use their intuition. But it's not really helpful because they're not the ones watching this. You are. But they certainly need to. They need to use their intuition, because it feels like they're getting all of these signs about you. They're dreaming about you, and they're missing you. But what is this? But maybe this is what it is. Maybe they're not reaching out, or they're canceling because, again, their intuition is off. Like they're not following their gut feeling. They're not following that. They're following their head. You know, because to be obsessed is to be up in the mind. You know, we don't obsess anywhere else in our body, you know, emotionally or physically. We only obsess mentally about things. And so I do feel like his or her head is bombarded with thoughts of you. But it's almost too much. And this is what I feel is causing the block in the intuition. Because, you know, the throat chakra is connected to the third eye chakra, which is connected to the crown chakra. And it's like their third eye is so blocked with thoughts and words coming through within the throat chakra that they've got the foggy vision. So they're not able to intuit the signs that they're receiving. Okay, even if they're receiving messages from you, they're not interpreting them in the way that they really are. Okay, so again, it may be that, you know, they could even like either they're reading into things too much, reading into what you say too much, or they're misconstruing what you say, or misconstruing something about the connection because, again, of this blocked intuition, that they're not seeing something clearly. Okay, so like I said, it's almost like they're painting this to be what it is in their own minds. They envision what they think the connection is, and they're leaning into that. So yeah, I don't know how you feel about that, group 3, how you feel, you know, this person is, you know, in this fantasy world. I mean, it's flattering. Maybe you might find it flattering to know how obsessed they are and into you, but it's obviously not healthy to be obsessed and to be too dreamy and in a fantasy land and not grounded enough. It's not the healthiest place to be in. So yeah, I mean, obviously take that how it resonates, but this person could certainly do with coming down a couple of levels. And maybe it's that they need to reach out to you. Maybe that you actually need to come together and, you know, something happen between the two of you so they can, you know, come back down to reality and not, you know, be constantly up in the clouds thinking about this. But I guess only time will tell, eh? So I really do hope that this resonated with you, my beautiful group 3s. Please do let me know if and how this resonates with you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take good care, group 3.